Pretty bad. Trying to find the soundtrack I play, but I can't find it. So at the moment they're just listening to us. Probably it. Okay, this looks like it. We would really be starting in like, 5 minutes. 3 minutes, maybe?
You what?
We'll really be starting in 3 minutes, but we have started.
See,
we have started.
Usually when I say I'm going to start something, I actually start something, and I don't like half start something and then go and make a cup of tea.
No, I've already made my cup of tea. I'm here. We're ready.
Then why can't we start now?
No, because we're going to do the theme. We're going to do the theme tune. Do you want me to rate the theme tune? Harry Enfield. It's the little boy, the little chap. Why does it save that picture you've sent me, Sin? My computer doesn't like it. It keeps on going bling, bling, bling.
I see, that's my problem. I don't see why your problems have to be my problems.
They just are. Oh, let me tweet out that we're streaming. We are streaming.
How do I she ship shells?
On the seashore?
She shell ship shells.
Go to Invictus 2951.com.
Yeah, and then what? Discover military might?
Sorry, I'm just tweeting Zin.
Don't tweet me.
I'm
tweet everyone
I'm just
else.
tweeting the word Zin.
That'll get people watching your stream.
No, it won't. They'll be like, oh no, not. Do they people really liked your Terra video? If you just go to the top of the Rob Space Industries website and just click at the top where it says Invictus Fleet Week on the banner, and then you can see the latest chip sales on the 23rd to the 24th.
I'm really confused.
Well, how are you confused? What's on your screen?
So I'm at the Invictus launch week page. There's a lovely picture of a hammerhead and a
if you go down,
Redeemer.
You go down, it says Aegis Dynamics on the screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Then click on Discover Military Might and you'll see all of the ship sales.
Are they sales?
Well, there's money attached to them.
Right. But is it sale, or is it just for sale?
I don't understand the difference.
One of them's a bargain and the other one is a fuck ton of money for a ship.
Oh. Why? They can be both.
Yes.
I don't understand why we can't just all be happy about Star Citizen all the time. I bet you as well. I bet you, Zin, when you log in, you're not going to be on New Babbage, are you? You're going to be on a random space station. So log in.
No, I'm not going to be on New Babbage. You're right. I'm going to be at whatever's at ArcCorp, because that's where.
You better travel there then, hadn't you? You better travel to the right place.
That's alright, it won't take me long.
Okay. Good. Now we can start. Now people can see my face. I didn't change the money goal. It's because I was arguing with you. Right, we're going back to the soon. We're going back to the soon screen while I do this. That's your fault. Do you know what? Do you know why? I'm trying to get fundraising for your jacket.
And your jacket.
I bought mine already.
Oh.
Because I went back on my diet harder and I went, I'll buy it the size that I want to wear it. But it will be for both our jackets. People will never know. Shh. Oh wait. Oh, wait. I need to save the current goal because we'll go back to that afterwards. Bear with me. There's a bear with me. What am I doing, Zin? I'm changing this donation goal. Zin needs clothes. No. What was the name of the jacket?
It was a flight something.
It was a flight something.
Let's have a look.
Flight
look at the page.
Something jacket.
A UEE Navy field jacket.
Okay. How much are the ridiculously overpriced things?
The ridiculously overpriced thing is £124.80p.
Ugh.
Ridiculously overpriced.
Well, not, I suppose, not if they're really nice.
I mean, it's 100% cotton canvas with water-resistant coating, Sherpa fleece polyester lining, and recommended care instructions of machine wash cold and line dry.
Right. Bam, updated. Matching UEE Navy field jacket so me and Tim can be cool. You know, because people are like, cool. Don't use the words that are currently in your head because we will get demonetized. Describe what that actually was. Hello! I'm BoredGamer. I'm joined
Hello,
here.
and welcome to some more Star Citizen.
I'm joined here with a sassy Zinnia. She's been sassy all weekend. I hope people are doing well. We are going to just have a short stream today, but we will answer questions. I want to have a bit of a talk about what's available today, some stuff I liked and didn't like, and we'll have a quick run around of the Expo Hall on Aegis Day. I have got a video that I wanted to get out. I suppose I can put it out now while we're streaming. What will that even do?
What do you mean, what would that even do?
Well, I don't know. I've never done such a thing. Let me do that. I'm going to make it go live while we're streaming. Screw you, algorithm. Oh, ooh. Have you seen what ships are on offer today, Zin, or could you not work out how to use the website?
I think I closed the page.
That's useful. No, that's exactly what I wanted.
Let's have a look. Well, I was looking at the page and you were like, you're probably not even at New Babbage, are you? So I was like, I better get in game and jump to New Babbage. And I was thinking, maybe it's better to wait and we can join the same server. And then I'll jump to New Babbage.
Surprise redeemer. Is surprise with a Z or an S? At the end, towards the end, Zin. Zin, is surprise with a Z or an S towards the end?
Surprise? I think...
Is there an American way and a British way?
I think the American way is with a Z. I think the British way is with an S.
Make us go live. Just do it.
I think it's just an S.
I'm just doing it. I shouldn't be muted. You should be able to hear me fine.
I heard you on stream.
Yeah. I think it might just be a thing that people say to streamers, potentially bigger than me, as a regular thing. Because I keep on saying on Wubby's stream, they go muted, when he's not muted. So, right. Maybe you're muted. Say something.
Something.
No, you're definitely not muted. Jeez.
Is that super loud?
It was reasonably loud. I am going to try and get into the same game as you. So yeah,
I'm not in the game.
It's what?
My Star Citizen crashed.
Ah, standard. Surprise! So
surprise.
Yeah, surprise. It's like Zinnia and a surprise mixed together. So I hope lots of people have been enjoying Fleet Week. I've heard a lot of people enjoy stuff. I've heard some people not enjoy stuff. Some people are still having the edge case, but significant edge case issues where they just can't play, they can't log in, stuff like that, which obviously is not ideal. Am I a friend with you on this account?
Yes, I see you're on your other account.
Why am I not your friend on this account?
You fucking are.
So angry. She's so sassy today. Apparently, I'm leader. Do you want me to just jump in straight away?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to travel, so
It's okay. I can talk. I'm good at talking. As soon as we're in game, I'll just walk around, a bit of chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I can sass you from artwork.
Sass me from half the star system away. BoredGamer is in love with Zinnia. It's obvious, Lamau. I've got more chance and more feelings romantically towards her boyfriend than Zin.
You can just tell you're in love with me.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's always super polite to me when we're on stream. You should see what he's like when we're not streaming.
It's because we're sort of like quite raw gamers, and quite grumpy and unapologetic for our grump. I mean, I'm the... I say Kit's probably the most explosively grumpy, but I'm maybe the most consistently grumpy.
Yeah.
I think that because I'm sometimes quite good fun, and also very aware of myself when I've been a bit of a grumpy arsehole, that I think I'm tolerated.
I wasn't crashed this time.
Tell you the other thing as well. I probably wouldn't work with someone that I was in any form of relationship with beyond work. That would be madness, in my opinion. And Zian is the perfect editor.
I am the perfect editor.
For our needs, for BoredGamer needs. Although sometimes I have to be like, Zin, can you just do it quick and dirty? Because I just need this video out. She'll be like, I'm making it good. If you want it bad, why don't you do it? Your videos are shit. She doesn't say that, but I know that's what she's thinking. So...
What is the fastest ship to jump with?
The larger ones will effectively get up to... Well, it depends on the distance. That's the thing.
It's pretty far. I think the MSR's pretty good.
So Mercury Star Runner is probably a good shout. So is something like a Cutlass. Yeah, Mercury Star Runner is a nice shout. I really thought that you and her were married. Oh God. Oh God.
It's almost like we're quite good friends, and people who are married are generally quite good friends.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you? I think that if you saw me interacting with the other mate Kit when I'm in a more overly complimentary, because one of the things that with my mate Kit, I'm overly complimentary to all the time as a joke.
Oh yeah, you are.
You'd go, oh my God, you're so in love with her. But that would be if you didn't know me. You can be nice. You can be nice friends with women without trying to see their bubbly doos.
Booba.
That's right. That's right, Tim. So yeah, one of the surprise things we saw. Well, let's sort of try and kill time until you magically appear. I'm all fuzzy in the background. All my lighting's wrong. Everything's just terrible at the moment. I've got a hiss on my mic because I've got a laptop crypto mining, and I've just generally set everything bad. Zin's got a much better setup than me now. Like she's got audio
even more
panels.
So now. Yeah. So they're not mounted, but I've got one standing up next to me and one like against the wall horizontally by my monitor.
So yes,
Oh, and there's one leaning against the wall behind me. We've got 12 in total, though.
Zin and her partner DC over, well, yesterday they made a load of sound dampening panels, which are really pretty effective.
Yeah, really good.
DC, her partner is a genuine genius. Although both me and him are pretty sad over the last few days because we have lost several £1,000s in crypto just over the last few days. Because we're dumb, and because it's a mixture of diamond and paper hands having some sort of special crypto baby, which is just ineffective. It's got the worst of both points. It's perfect.
Capsule now approaching station.
There were some really bad frame drops at the convention hall earlier. Welcome to Star Citizen, mate. Welcome to Star Citizen. Hi. If you want to ask a question during the live stream, question in brackets. What do you think of the Redeemer now that it's something we can look at? I really like the look of the... This guy is being a little bit unsafe. Yeah, there's a guy here that I'd say is not in the best situation. He's fine. He just goes back through.
Okay,
and now he's gone.
Good.
No, I think he might be dead. Huh. Okay. Huh. The Redeemer, really cool looking gunship. I'm going to get Zin to get a load of footage of it tomorrow and try and glitch into it and stuff like that as well. We will do a focused video on a ship buyer's guide for the Redeemer. We recently did a just sort of like redeeming the Redeemer, John Cruise comments on the Redeemer. But there's now we can get some footage of it. Now we can talk about this individual guns. We can see what it looks like. So the free fly is on now. Hopefully we won't have a crash during the stream, but we might. It's Star Citizen. I think Star Citizen. I have. You've already had a crash, haven't you?
Yeah, it was a crash desktop though.
I've had great experience since 3.13.1 hotfix. I'm just waiting for you in the launch week call, the sort of entryway rather than.
I'll be a couple of minutes.
No worries. How do you think the Scorpius ranks since CIG mentioned you can slave the turret to pilot via blades? So, not all. Okay, so let's assume that some ships will be able to make use of AI blades, and some of those ships will be able to slave their turrets if they can make use of it. That's not going to be all ships, and I suspect that CIG will balance that with the intention of the ship. So, hopefully that will be true of the Scorpius when it's finally implemented to have AI blades, and I think that's going to be cool. Obviously, that will mean that they do just fire forward. Yeah, that's going to be pretty powerful still. It's the same with a Hurricane. Will you be able to slave the Hurricane turret forward and just pew? That would be pretty strong. There's a lot of maybes and probables, and that's the intention, compared to it is confirmed that. You made 15k with your sell-off before going into the dip. So we're holding on probably till ETH 2.0 or something is now. We were, yeah, the plan was always to hold. So I'm just complaining because it's gone down so much. Not a financial advisor in any way, shape or form, and my dumb mistakes are my own. Feel free to learn from them. Congratulations on something at the right time, though, sir. Your crypto got wrecked like 3.14's roadmap got wrecked. Oh, it did. It did. Oh, Maya, thank you very much for the host. Very much appreciated, sir. Hope you are well. Hope you had a good stream. I'm here waiting for Zin, my editor, to turn up.
Because she logged off in Artcore.
Yeah. And she was playing Apex until, like, the stream started.
Well, it is the weekend. I know I'm, like,
whoa,
with stuff, but it is the weekend.
Yeah, but you had days off last week, didn't you?
Not really, no.
Well, come on. You had hours off.
I had hours off.
Lots of hours off.
Yes.
Based on the individual. as a team.
I haven't even looked at the ceiling before.
You've never looked at a ceiling before?
No, I've never looked at
Have a
the
look in
ceiling
your
before.
house. Don't look at the light, though.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? You're like, I didn't realise I had so much up in my house. Have you not... So, I think this is new with Invictus, these logo. Obviously, it's an Invictus launch rig logo, but I can't remember seeing them there on previous Invictus or previous sales at this convention centre.
Well, the previous convention centre was at ArtCorp, wasn't it?
Do I think that they're going to sell the Carrack during the Anvil days? I believe they are, but... I did just say but. There is a schedule of the ships they're going to be selling. Let me just have a look for it for you. That is not the schedule. That is not the schedule. This is the schedule. Let me bring this to the forefront. So, what did you want on the Anvil Day? I'm assuming the Carrack will be on sale. Carrack is on sale. The Invictus Launch Week schedule is available to see what ships are on sale, what days. Well, it's more what ships are in the Expo Hall. This, because there's obviously going to be other ships as well, and there's going to be the holodeck ships. So, other ships as well on sale. So, the concept ships and stuff like that. And ships in the holodeck that aren't mentioned there. So, for example, on the Aegis Day, which is today, the Idris and Javelin are on sale. Well, the first wave already sold out. So, we'll talk more about that in a minute. And once me and Zin have done a bit of a tour, I'll have a chat with her about... Zin, do you think some of these ships are quite expensive? Because
Some?
Well, so, for example, Zin, let me wet your whistle, as it were. Let me bring this up. No, yes. So, for example, let's have a look at some of the Aegis packs for... Well, you can't even purchase these, Sin, because you're not a Chairman's Club person. So if you want one of the capital ships from Aegis, the Idris, or the Javelin, you've got to be a Chairman's Club member already.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh.
Which I think was a bit odd, because I go, okay, that's a bit strange. Chairman's Club offers... Okay, so won't sell anyone else. Okay, that's weird. All of the first wave of ships, and there's 3 waves. The first wave's already sold out, and they sell them basically every few hours, so that people from different time zones can get them, and it's a bit fairer. Even the aftermarket kits to have big lasers on your Idris are sold out. However, do you fancy a $10,680 package with all of the Aegis ships? Just the Aegis ships in though. $10,000 all the Aegis ships? Do you want that? If I said to you, you're not getting a pay rise for the next 3 years, but you are getting the Aegis Dynamics Complete Pack, $29.51. Well,
I think the first thing that goes to my mind would be, how much can I sell that on the grey market?
Can I sell it? You can't sell it. How angry at me would you be?
Oh man, I'd be very angry.
Yeah.
I'd more be angry that you've wasted 10 grand on that.
So I think if I'd made 100 grand on crypto, like in the last month or so, that's the sort of thing I would consider buying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I could see that. Yeah.
Or if I was very wealthy.
No, it's the Halo ship.
So I think if you've got, as DC calls it, fuck you money. Then this is much more viable. And if, like, you're in love with Star Citizen and you've got a good job, or you're retired, or you've been smart and you've got a load of cash, I think that it's more viable. It's just, I find it hard. That's so much money, isn't it? So much money. And it's not even all the ships! It's just all the Aegis ships!
So the Javelin itself is near 3 grand.
Oh, yeah, yes. It's a big boy.
Idris is... what, 1.5? I don't know. I don't know how much. Do they come with skins as well?
Only if they say they do. So, included in the pack, you get name reservation for your Reclaimer and your Hammerhead. You don't even get the Idris M anymore in the pack. You used to get the Idris M, but you only get the Idris P.
Right.
Do you get the No, you don't get the conversion pack either.
No.
Huh.
Oh.
But it's because the Javelin and the Idris are expensive, overly inflated expense capital ships. But yeah, I mean, it's a ridiculous price. It's ridiculous. I can't see how you could argue buy it. We do a fundraiser for it. I don't think I could. I don't think even if they were add it to cart. No, I'm not going to. Even if someone donated $10,000, I'd return the money. I think. Don't test me on that. But I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
Somebody just said, although I think, so if you notice the Aegis Complete Pack doesn't come with Star Citizen or Squadron 42, that's because it's a Chairman's Club special. You've already bought Star Citizen and Squadron 42.
It's a good point. I remember my mate Wes, who had one of the original big old packs for the game. He melted one of his pledges, which had his game package on it. And he spent like $5,000 on and he was like, I can't play Star Citizen anymore. Is this a bug? And I was like, I think you might have melt your game package. It's like, okay, I've got a $8,000 package.
Yeah.
Like, has it not got the game?
It is a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
CIG. With these packages, include the base game for free. Just include it. And
Squadron 42 for life.
Are you worried it's going to hurt your bottom line? Are you? Put Squadron 42 and Star Citizen in these packages. The ones that are over $1,000, please. Jesus. That's my rant. They're just silly. Like, I think a lot of the ships are obviously massively overpriced or whatever. But each to their own. Support the game. Love the game. Sarge, thank you very much. 15 months. You are genuinely a legend and a scholar and a ridiculously huge donator. I was just complaining about the expense of some of these ship packages. But that's like... I love the fact that some people have got the money to support Star Citizen, but all you need is a game package. All you need is a $45 game package and you can get everything in-game. And I love that about it as well. So
$45 doesn't seem so bad now, does it?
No, well, it doesn't anyway. Especially
you compare it to a $10,000 package.
I think I've lost $12,000. I think I've lost £12,000 in.
I've bought that fucking package.
In crypto money that I've lost over the last 3 days, I could have bought that package.
And had change.
And had some change. But I'm not shitting all over the project or anything by saying that. I mean, I just think that those packages are ridiculous, and I think they suit a certain person that can afford them, and that's fine. Yeah. And if you do that, great, good for you. Thanks for helping support a game that I think is going to be amazing.
I can't be bothered to sit down and work it out, but I would hope that it is value for money. So if you were intending to buy all those ships, it would be more efficient, efficient.
Sarge, is that a genuine amount that you've pledged on it? Because I know you've spent a lot, because you have 890 jumps and stuff. $105,000. And knowing what you do and yourself, I know that's very unlikely that you could spend that. Have you really spent that amount of money? You don't know. I don't know. All you need to say was confirm it. I don't know if you said that as a joke or if that was a real amount. That's ridiculous, sir. You are a beautiful man. I will not feel so bad anytime you donate to the channel anymore. Spend the money. I don't mind. You spend your money how you want, sir. Jeez, that's a lot of money to help support the game. Hodl your spaceships, guys. Hodl your spaceships. I lost £800 the other day on my SC coin. Literally bought Psycoin just because it sounded a bit like Star Citizen. That's how dumb I am. So that's what you said. Where are you, Sin? Where are you? But yeah, genuinely people that played a huge amount for the game. If you believe in it and you enjoying it and you want to buy it, yeah, go ahead. I think it's fantastic you're helping support that game for the masses. I think I already spent $3,000, but I have put several thousand hours into the game and videos for it. A time on the tradition since 2541. Yeah, coughing at 220 quid ship. I know, right? Because you can get it in game. Zed, where have you gone?
I'm getting there. I'm only 3 million kilometres away. 2.
2 kilometres?
You should be able to see me if you look at the sky. Or maybe at your feet.
I'm blinded. I looked at my own light in real life. That's a joke. That was a bad idea. Any tips on winning the F5 war? I want to get store credit during next wave. Midas Touch. My recommendation is try and get one through the F5 war. However, I would contact customer service and just say, look, can you sort me out with an Idris? It's causing me anxiety because I want one. And they might be able to sort you out. Contact...
I need it! You don't understand.
I am going to buy so many spaceships.
Oh?
Well, Sarge just donated me $800.
Oh dear.
With the tag, it's not pounds, which is true. However, if you've seen how we're going at the moment, your dollars might be worth more than pounds. Actually, I think our economy's doing pretty well at the moment. I think the American economy's probably got quite high inflation at the moment because of the way that we printed money for the pandemic compared to where you guys printed money for the pandemic. So I think inflation's probably less. Sarge, sorry, yeah. I love you. I expect it from you. No, that's. I expect you to do these kind of things because you're a monster. I love you so much. We actually need to play Star Citizen at some point, I suppose.
No, they just come here to listen to your wonderful voice.
No, I kind of want to play with him. He's got so many ships. He's got like all of these ships. Sarge, at some point, are you up for an interview? Like, I'd love to talk to you because you put so much money into the game, and you are so. He's someone that gets very annoyed or is quite sort of like, look at this patch has been wrecked. I hate this. This is ridiculous. They're taking so much time on this. Oh my god, my morale's destroyed by this crappy thing. He's quite blunt and honest about things he likes and doesn't like in the game while also supporting it financially. So, you can always talk to my mate. I'm passionate and demanding. Perfect. I'd love to interview in the very near future. We'll do that next week if you're free at some point. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And you can take me and Sin around on an 890 jump at some point. Oh, you star. Thank you. That money will go into making me and Zin have matching jackets. And then, obviously, towards our new goal of getting a $10,000 Aegis ship package. Oh, there you go, guys. Let's all help crowdfund this for me. Because... Oh, my God. Zin, if we both had a hot tub that we were in, streaming separately, we could have so much money for ships.
Yeah. I think they'll be in it to look at you more than me, mate.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I would. You're going to take off? No worries. I mean, feel free to dump by any time and donate a ridiculous amount of money and then sort off. Thanks, Sarge. Appreciate it. I love you. I think that's all I can say. That has lessened my crypto losses significantly. I appreciate that. Which is, I don't know why. Why are people like this? These are the people. Yeah. Let me point at the camera. These are the people that the packages are for. These silly Chairman's Club offers. Right, what is this? What is this? What have we even got here? I'm not sure if my auto mod didn't like the word inflation or the word fucking, because that should be an allowed word. How much of a performance increase will Gen 12 the Gen 12 render and the Vulkan integration provide? So the idea is that it will allow your CPU resources to be a lot more optimized and the options to be a lot more scalable. Because what CIG will want to do is as soon as they've got basically Vulkan in, they'll want to have more stuff going on screen, they'll want to have more complex things happening, they'll want to use that read estate that they've then gained to make Star Citizen prettier. But it should be more scalable, you should have more graphics options, and you should see a significant performance increase as well, because it will be hardware neutral, so they can optimize both AMD and NVIDIA cards sort of at the same rate. It should just be more efficient with all the other components and RAM and stuff like that. So that, along with general optimizations, it should be pretty good. And we don't know for sure until it's in our hands, though. I mean, we can't know for sure until it's in our hands. What else have we got here? Do you think people who live in New Babbage have gone insane from the constant firework noise yet? Zin thought there was something going on inside her helmet.
I thought there was somebody tap dancing on my helmet or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it sounded like.
I think it's the fireworks. How much have they made this weekend so far? That's a good question. Let's... Oh, no! Let's bring up the console. Funding... Fudding? No, funding charts. Star Citizen funding. Let's have a look.
My frame rate's pretty bad today.
So let's bring this up on screen. So when did Fleet Week start? 20th?
Friday.
21st?
21st.
So let's say the sales started on the 20th because that's when the Scorpius went on sale for Concierge. So they made 750,000, so 750,000. And then on the 21st they made 1.1, so let's say 2 million, and let's say 1.7 million, 2.7, maybe 3.5 million so far, maybe, up to. We'll have to see how much they make throughout Fleet Week. Surprised they don't have more concept ships and more that sort of stuff on sale, because that's bread and butter for them. However, today... Can we see by hour? Yeah, okay. So, today, they made, in 1 hour, 500,000. Because of the Idris is going on sale. And we can probably work out how many Idris and Javelins were sold because of that at some point. So I'll do a bit of analysis of this later. And then it sort of drops off to around, 70,000 an hour. Which is still a ridiculous amount of money. That... Say what you want about Star Citizen and Cloud Imperium, they know how to market and monetize their product to make it secure for future development. So, how close are you, Zin? Do I look at the sky?
You're probably better off looking left or right now.
Oh, she's 15 kilometers away. She's pretty close.
Close I am.
She's pretty close. Perhaps Sin should charge you some of the stream money, as your investing doesn't seem to be holding up. Oh no, you've got to hold. Got to hold. No, don't take any financial advice from me ever. Don't take advice from me ever. Chances for Hull C not getting pushed back and actually releasing in time. There's a 70% chance it will be releasing by the end of this year. But that's basically what CIG have said with those sort of roadmaps. Server meshing plus Vulkan equals 60 plus for FPS at cities. At some point, yes. At some points, you'll be able to play Star Citizen 4K at over 100 frames. And you think you might be dreaming, but we're getting powerful enough hardware. The next gen of cards looks to be twice as powerful as well.
If they can get the silicon.
If they can get the silicon, yes, that's a genuine worry. When is the first version of physical damage that John Crew recently discussed released? We don't know. They're working on physical components and physical damage, though, at the moment. We don't know when Gen 12 Renderer and Vulcan's set to be added to the game yet. I'm expecting it this year, though. They are working on it this year. And along with general optimizations. Like those fireworks constantly pew-pewing up.
Pew-pew, pew-pew.
Does 10k pack include CIG friends to crew the ships? It doesn't even include real-life friends. You need... I mean, that's an orc pack right there. That is you outfitting an entire medium-sized orc with ships. Why buy an Invictus jacket in the expo hall when they give one to everyone who logs in? Early access ? So we're buying the real versions of them. Me and Sin was the ones we were talking about.
I mean, he might literally just be talking about...
Yeah. So the Invictus
the ones for sale.
is the Invictus flare jacket that everyone's getting on the 10th. That's on the 10th of June. Is that exactly the same as the one?
I believe it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think
one will be added to your account permanently.
Yes, as I say, because the ones you buy here will disappear with a wipe, whereas the ones that they're giving away for visiting should be permanent.
Is that the word permanent said oddly?
Permanent.
Maybe you said it correctly and I just alt-tabbed at the same time.
Hello.
Look how happy this guy is. Like, he's well happy, and he's got the jacket that me and Zin want. Do we get some t-shirt? We've got a little bit more money than I intended to make, Zin. Do you want any other merch?
No, I don't think so.
What about the lovely UE Navy cap?
No, I don't wear hats, mate.
I don't either, because otherwise people will just think I'm trying to cover up being bald and ugly. And not even a hat works, to be honest. People know. They can tell. Okay. We're going to look so cool with those on. You need to work out your size as well, Zin. I measured myself for my size, getting a medium for myself.
Apparently they come up a little small.
Oh.
You just have to lose some more weight.
Well, yes, indeed. People seem to be angry at me, my friends. Zin and DC seem slightly angry and annoyed at me for losing weight now. I think you're sort of like grumpy that I've been able to do it.
No, we're grumpy that you've seemed to have done it so easily.
What do you mean so easily? Food is my one joy. Food and naked alone times in my bed by myself. That's my one joy. Okay? And do you know how hard it is? It's really hard. What's this guy want?
I don't know what he wants. He keeps trying to muscle in on us.
Stop muscling in on us. We're doing a live stream. Tyrant Merchant? I've not heard of you before. Maybe I have. Thank you very much for the raid. I love you, sir. I'll be sure to check you out as well afterwards. So that's how it works. You scratched my back. I at some point in the future send you a raid. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate the raid. This guy just trying to muscle. Right, should we get down into the expo hall? Oh, where did you travel from, Sin?
What?
Where did you travel from?
Art Court.
Should we get some exercises in quick? This guy wants to do some exercises. You do some exercises quick?
How do you do this again? I've forgotten.
Like this. You'll work it out.
How'd you flip?
Q and E.
That's the one.
It's okay. Friends just doing some exercises. He was not prepared. He was not prepared for some sit-ups. He's our spotter.
Oh dear.
What's wrong?
I'm being told I'm blocking an active flight bay.
Don't worry about it. It's the worst
No,
gonna
I'm
happen.
not worried about it.
Get shot by the guards.
Aegis Hall.
Mate, I wish I had a six-pack. I've got a
Flabby
one-pack
pack.
that folds over itself. Have you seen Duke in Resident Evil 8?
I have.
Well, his stomach was modelled after me.
Don't kill me!
What's he trying to do?
Oh, he's gone.
He's dead.
Bye, guy.
Bye. Like and subscribe.
This year's Invictus is offering a rare opportunity.
Hi, mate.
Hi.
Does he say the same thing as before?
Look at some of your favorite
I would
manufacturers'
suspect
ships.
so.
My
Check the
ship has
daily
been
schedule
impounded.
for directions.
Yeah, as well it should have.
Please consult our maps.
You have to pay a little
take
fee, aren't you?
advantage of all the exhibits this
Oh,
year's
no.
Invictus has to offer.
I need to do Safety Boy. We need to do Safety Boy at some point. Gotten to do him. I was planning to do him, and then I didn't.
The Navy would like to
Did I put that video out in the end?
Partners.
I have no idea. I'm not in charge of that.
No, but you
Oh,
will
this
be at
is
some
cool.
point.
They've got NPCs, like, looking at the things.
I'm going to put that video out now. I'm gonna make a video go live because I'm so. Why am I so bad at organisation? bad at games, bad at organisation. This guy's having a chat. Killed a guy with a lift.
You're right.
I don't know, mate. Am I?
I don't know.
Remember,
Okay, there we go.
Invictus is an opportunity
There we
to
go.
celebrate those
Right, let's
who
have a
are
look at this
about to
expo hall.
embark on their
Let's have a
journey.
look.
Finally. God, I've been waiting for
Be sure to
ages.
congratulate
I
anyone
hate you so
who
much.
receives these.
That's why people think we're married, because we hate each other. So,
Look at the pretty ships.
it's Aegis Day. Look at the pretty reflection. Come here.
Pretty reflection.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I see.
Now, is that... How faked is that? Yeah, this is faked. So...
You're right.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out what's actually in the reflection, because it won't be what's actually...
I mean, it more or less is.
Is it more or is it less?
I don't know.
So, Aegis Day, we've got some pretty cool ships in the expo hall. Got the Retaliator, you've got the Hammerhead, you've got the Sabres there. But you've got this boy, you've got the Redeemer. So this is the newest, latest model of the Redeemer, and we'll be getting this in the game pretty soon. Now, I don't think we can actually get in that access ramp.
It says access. Ramp access.
So what you'll be
I
able to
wish
do, though,
access the ramp.
if you crawl underneath. So we could probably glitch in if we're clever. Have they removed the interior? Yeah, they've removed the interior.
I think they might have done, you know.
Yeah, they have. So basically, during the PTU phase, someone was able to have a look inside using this technique, and it sparked a giant thread about the Redeemer and why is it changed and that sort of stuff. It's in-game music. Oh my god, in-game sound. It's pretty loud.
Really loud, isn't it?
Let's do that. So yeah, it's a shame we can't see the interior, but we can see the exterior. And Zin trying to get in. So, big old gunship. You can see me from there. I love these nacelles. Can you hear the music, Yasin?
Yeah.
Can you find this track at some point and use it in some of the videos? I like it.
Sure. I mean, I've never heard it before, so it might be new.
Yeah, I've never heard it before either. Might be an Invictus special one. It's a shame they got rid of the interior. It's a big old shame, isn't it? Yeah, so I mean, I quite like it. I like 90% of the ships I see from CIG. It's what they are very good at making very pretty spaceships. Not a fan of the Reliance or the Nomads. Not a huge fan of the Auroras. But this Redeemer was built by not CIG. It was built by the guys that won the Next Great Starship, and this has been then reconcepted and sort of tweaked and improved to bring it in line with Aegis as a manufacturer and CIG standards. And you look at it and you still know it's the Redeemer. That's the good thing there. It's like they've still kept in the important parts of the Redeemer, including those nacelles, while also making sure it's got all of the guns on the world on it.
The truth is that we utilize a variety of ships, including some models made for the private sector.
I want you to get lots of pretty footage of this ship tomorrow's in.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of orbits and stuff, because it's pretty cool. Right, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the holodeck, or do you want to go to the left or the right hall?
Let's go to the holodeck first.
There's only a couple of ships in the holodeck today. Vulcan or Redeemer, both very different ships. Do you want a gunship, pew 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 pew, or do you want a repair, rearm and refuel ship, go and service people, go and help people that are broken down, have a more utility ship for helping a fleet? Very different gameplay. But you could probably run the Vulcan solo, and the Redeemer, I'd say you probably want multiple people in it. However, you might be able to run all the guns slaved with some blades, although the rear gun is still something you could want someone to remote. So this is the Nautilus. So this is a mine layer and sort of mine repurposer, because it can go to use its drones to grab other people's mines, bring them aboard, and then repurpose them itself. So it's a minesweeper as well. It's pretty big, and it's got a big snipper on the front, basically. It's got a big couple of guns on the front for long-range sort of engagement. It's not a brawler. It doesn't want to be in a fight. It could support a fleet, though, or while it hangs around with them. So while it can sort of like hang around with the battle group. It's not completely sort of like unable to fight. But, yeah. Really like the idea of it, because you can drop magnetic mines or turret mines and maybe other mines in the future.
And this is the Master Chief ship.
So this is the Master Chief ship. What do I mean by that? Well, is the front the other side? Which way is
this side?
Okay. So, okay. Think of Halo. Think of Halo. Think of Halo.
Think of Master Chief.
It's Master Chief. That is just Master Chief's face on a ship, right? The Master Chief ship.
It's like if Master Chief was a transformer. That's what he'd transform into.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Chief. Oh my God. Then Cortana would be in No, wait. I've seen a lot of this online.
On their dodgy websites that you shouldn't be visiting.
No, they're not dodgy. They're I watch it for the art, Sin. I watch them for the art.
Of course.
So yeah, that's obviously the Vulcan that we were just talking about. Drone ship. You can outfit the drones to be repair, rearm, or refuel and change it. Yeah, great for medium servicing of a ship, fleet, and like rescue repairs and all that sort of stuff. But that's it, sort of like for the holodeck today.
Not a lot, but they are interesting ships.
Are you interested in any particular roles in games? Like, if you could do anything in the game that you wanted, what would you do?
I want to get the Healy ship.
The Apollo Triage or Medivac? The Apollo?
Yeah.
Or do you want a larger scale hospital like the Endeavour Hope Hospital?
Nah, I like the idea of the Apollo. I think that's a really good looking ship as well.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually know that. I haven't really thought about what gameplay you'd want to do in the future.
I'd quite like to do Healy.
Okay, no, awesome.
Go around with my Medipen, poking people.
Would you
do a
do
life gun?
Do combat medic stuff or more back from the front lines?
Either or.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm more an economic player, but I do want to do shipboarding. Like, I'm just desperate to board ships.
Your mask's getting a bit fogged up, mate.
That was. It's because I'm in a room with a lovely cat girl.
Oh my God. Right, so are there side rooms?
Yes, so there's two halls we've got to go to on the left and right.
We've got to go to.
We've got to go to!
Okay.
See all the pew-pews? All the pew-pews to the right?
Yeah.
Big guns or the small guns? Can we rent these?
Big pews.
You can buy them. You can buy them from here. I think they should be rentable as well for free.
I want this.
This one's called the Compensator. Take a picture, Sin. Take a picture. Make it look like my pee-pee.
I'm not making it look like your pee-pee.
Oh.
What size weapon is that?
7?
Pretty big, isn't it?
Although Invictus is a celebration of the
Size 6. My bad.
in their training, launch week
I got
also
size 7 for some reason.
members much needed
Jesus. Alright, let's go.
be sure to thank Starman today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the medical gun gameplay, and the medical gameplay has been pushed back a patch, though. So it's not in 3.14, it's in 3.15 now. Again, with the F8 999th Reckless Specialist Heavy Fighter Lightning. I'm not sure if this is single-seater or not. Looks like it's dual-seater because of that cockpit bit there. I thought it was single-seater. Trying to work it out.
A minute. I'm going to go over here. You can't go over the barrier.
No,
I think it's a dual seater, maybe. Yeah, you can't go past the fucking barrier with the camera. That's annoying.
So, out of curiosity, does anyone know if the F8 Lightning is a single or dual seat? I always thought it was single seat.
It might be.
A special version of the ship.
Yeah, this is like a single seater for
This is
their
like
display team.
This is like a Super Hornet version. 2 seats.
I don't know. And then we've got the guy breakdancing again. Everything's cool, people.
Oh, look at him, yeah,
Is his helmet still janky?
Ah,
Yep,
really
helmet's
lag
still
ships.
janky.
So this guy's helmet just vibrates slightly.
So what have we here?
Oh, I appreciate all the love from people. So where are you, Sin? Where have you gone? There you are.
I'm over here.
So we've got the standard Gladius there. Then you've got the Avenger Titan or Avenger Stalker, because I believe that from the outside they are indiscernible from each other.
Mm.
And then you've got the other side, you've got the Stalker or the Titan. Again. So from the rear though, this is... Oh, this is the Warlock!
Oh, is that the one with the EMP?
Yeah. So originally I bought this for DC, because I thought he'd want to troll people with an EMP. Or at least disable people and steal their ships and annoy them. But I got him a Saber Raven instead, which is even potentially better. Okay, so is that the Stalker then over there? Rather than the Titan?
Oh, on the other side?
Yeah.
I think they're both there, aren't they?
No, so one is the Renegade, which is the loadout change, in a similar way that your Heartseeker's a loadout change.
Okay.
In the middle was the Eclipse, the stealth bomber.
That's the Stalker.
So, yeah, they are functionally...
And that is the Titan Renegade.
So, okay, so they went, oh, this is the Titan, it's just a different skin. Okay, that makes sense. So, Titan's the cargo variant. The Stalker is the bounty hunting, got cells in the back variant. Zin! Zin!
Yes, mate.
Zin!
Yeah, mate.
Zin!
Yeah, mate.
I'm stuck in the fridge.
Why you got in the fridge,
I'm
mate?
stuck in the fridge, mate. Come and help me.
Where are you? There you are.
Play hide and seek.
I mean, it's not hard.
Will she find me? Oh. Hi. We need to play some hide and seek, but we obviously get out of the group in the future when we do that.
Oh, look, a little step comes out. That's so cool. that amused me much more than it should have.
I love this ship. So the Avenger Titan is just fantastic. If anyone ever wants to pay more than just the starter package, this is the only ship that I would truly recommend to spend a little bit more money on, because it's so versatile, great multi-role ship. It's got a bed, it's got a bit of everything in, it's got a cool interior, it's got a load of space. Obviously this is the Stalker, but the Titan with the cargo area, oh, good armaments, got good upgrade potential. And they've got the Eclipse. The Eclipse is very cool looking.
Yeah, it's got weird landing gear, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's a bit and it's landed a bit funny at an angle as well for some reason. But I mean, it looks much better when it's actually got its wings down. It just looks like a stealth bomber, and it's just very cool for that. What's that spinning thing? So that was the EMP generator in the Warlock.
I mean, it makes it look really dangerous. Like you don't want to be in there.
I mean,
it's like a CAT scan, isn't it?
Yeah, you hold you hold your testicolos when you're in here. Oh, Sin, I've got a headache.
I really like it. That's really cool.
There's a lot of moving parts to this, and the EMP, once it's actually in game properly, when we have physicalized components and the physical damage system, and a lot of balance for it, and maybe even E-War and better signatures, I think I'm looking forward to EMPs being used appropriately.
Responsibly.
I need them to be balanced and have a function that makes sense rather than just being OP or trash or not have a function or always be the only way to do something. It's sort of like it needs to be a place and a purpose and a reason to use them. Let's go have a look at the other halls in. What happens if someone is in there when the EMP goes off? Unfortunately, they don't die or anything. In the future,
all their electronic devices would stop working.
So your mobiGlas wouldn't work for a while. Things like that would be the idea, I suspect. All your electronic and gadgetry wouldn't work. But maybe if you've got like an older ballistic weapon, they'd be fine.
That'd be really cool, actually, if even your mobiGlas stopped working temporarily.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing I'd expect. I'd love it if like you had armor that was pretty technical, which like the servos stopped working. Like, oh, well, this is bad.
Oh, that's cute. It's a little flashlight.
It's even got wheels.
Yeah, it's got wheels. Makes me think that it would fold up and just go boop, 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 boop.
It's got an aerial. It's got a little aerial on it. So
yeah.
Actually, what's it called? What are these things? It's got this little sticker on it. Inspected panel. It's just basically saying it's certified.
It had its annual inspection done to make sure that it's electronically sound.
Yeah, that's basically what's going on there. I think it's. Do you want any light? Because we can send a Trundle boy to give you some more light.
Yeah.
Beep beep boop boop.
That's so cool.
Star Citizen is very detailed. Like they put a lot of thought into their environments. Maybe not as much as Fallout does to theirs. But maybe one day you'll be able to look at a scene and be able to piece together what happened there.
Which game package includes remote lights?
Oh. Hey, everyone likes the little light robot.
Oh, this one's been battered, mate.
What do you mean?
Look at that wing.
Doesn't look battered to me.
Is this wing not battered to you?
No. So
there's
that's
a
interesting.
big hole in the rear as well.
I don't have that. That's interesting. That damage is localized to you. Oh, okay. No, there are scratches on the wing. Yeah. There's scratches on it, like paint off it. Is that what you're talking about, or is it more than that on yours?
No, it's more than that. Literally, it looks like the metal has been shot through or something like that.
Oh, so on mine I've got like a little tiny bit of corrosion that you'd expect from a ship.
No, that looks like serious damage to me.
Oh, interesting.
Let me just check round.
Border, watch your videos daily, man. Great content. I do appreciate all the love.
Well, this sucks.
I was talking to morphologists and Salty Mike and some other people about it. It was like, I have no idea where people watch any of us, but I know why they watch Morph, because his videos
yeah, we all know why they watch Morph.
He makes it look like the game looks so beautiful. He's able to do that in game without any special tools. So we've got a Vanguard Sentinel there. That's the sort of more EMP, E-Warfare one. That's the Sentinel that the Vanguard that I own, and my favourite of them.
Oh my god, I'm a vampire! Oh no!
What?
Oh, I've got no reflection.
What?
It's broken. Game's broken, mate.
What if it's not a mirror?
What if there's a secret toilet on the other side?
Is that what it is? It's a secret toilet. So, do you think these panels are supposed to be like they have in ships and planning things? Or is it just supposed to look cool?
I think it's just a screen. It's just a screen.
Thanks, Sin. Thank God you're here.
It's a screen.
I wouldn't have known what it was if you weren't here.
Yep.
A little kitchenette.
Oh, look, shield generator, power plant.
Can you open any of them yet?
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, all the ships are getting their little lockers for the physicalized components, which we will have in the not too distant future.
Can't open power. Oh, you can open that one. Maybe you can only open one at a time. That would be really awkward. I think it is, you know.
Little
That's cool.
weapon storage areas, armor and other storage.
What does that say? That's just the storage. That's the munitions.
They're cool ships.
Ooh. Quantum drive.
Interesting that station doesn't have a chair. You'd get thrown around. You would, wouldn't you? Huh.
No, it's alright. It's got Jesus handles.
You've got special little handles.
Yeah, they're called Jesus handles because you hold on to them and go, oh, Jesus!
She's talking about these. You
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on to buses and trains and things with as well.
Yeah, basically.
They'll probably put a seat there in the future.
Yeah, I
potentially.
think they might. Wouldn't it be cool if it had like just a little rail and you could go weep, 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 like to one side to the
Sorry.
other. Yeah, I'm
What?
gone now. Nothing. No,
Okay.
nothing. Don't matter.
I mean, we've got the force feedback stuff. Force feedback? You know what I mean. That's just the standard Warden there.
So is this like that one but different?
So yeah, that one's the one we just looked at and went inside. That's the E-Warfare one. That's the electronic-y, EMP type one. This one is the more survivable one. This is the more of the base variant. So the idea, at least originally, was that the central module here would act as a durable escape pod if the ship blew up. So you could live in this section as it flies off.
That's cool.
So super durable. The ship's supposed to be super durable anyway, with a load of redundancies. And then
So
you've
what's
got
this one?
that's the hob. That's the hoplite. So this is the dropship variant. So in the back, instead you've got a load of seats, but the ship is still super durable and got a load of forward-facing guns. Let me have a look at the front of the ship after you've had a look in here. So this has got a load of drop seats for what, 6 Marines? 6
Enough
Marines.
gun for 10.
Yes, and a load of different weapons for whatever job you want. But if you look at the front of the ship, you've got the big gun under its nose, but also the front of the ship is gun.
It's just gun.
Yeah, it's just 4 guns.
Just chop off its nose and replace it with gun.
That's what they've done. So it's got specialist integrated weapons for nose. So a huge amount of forward-facing firepower. And the other one is the Harbinger, which is the sort of a missile-y, rocket-y variant. So potentially higher DPS, and not so much stamina as the others. I don't know how it differs internally, actually. Maybe missile loader bay. It's got a little missile. Yeah, it's got a little missile or torpedo loading area.
Oh yeah, you can
Makes
see
sense.
them. Ooh.
Yeah, we clipped through the Redeemer. We had a look at the Redeemer. So yeah, there's components under the stairs.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to close that door. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, they've thought about a huge amount of this game, and it's pretty cool. A lot of it.
That's cool.
I think the tracks on the... So if you come outside and have a look at the landing gear, I think these tracks are going to act like the Tonks tracks do as well. Should be interesting because it's got wheels and tracks. Let's go have another quick look at the Redeemer before having a look at the ship sales page and complaining more about $10,000 packages. I think you will be able to hire NPCs for working in your shops and working behind the bar and that sort of stuff in ships. I'm pretty sure that will be a thing.
Can I buy a franchise? Can I become part of a franchise and sell like hot dogs and stuff? Burritos. I want to sell burritos.
Is there... I'm not sure if they've talked about actual small-scale vendors. Well, no, because the Banu Merchantman is going to be able to have lots of different shops on board. And you'll be able to sort the inventories out of each for different types of shop. But they haven't talked about food vending, which is something you'd probably want to do on board one of your... Like a Kraken. If you owned a Kraken...
Yeah. You know, like with franchises, like big franchises, you can just like buy as...
Yeah.
Or, like invest in a shop
McDonald's,
and they sort of like set you up and things.
I wonder, like, genuinely, like, am I going to be in control of vending machines? Am I going to be able to have a food shop as my Banu Merchantman shop or a shop on the Kraken?
I could be like Neelix.
I think that you'll probably be a more liked character than Neelix. Don't want that to go to your head. No one likes Neelix.
No, people like Neelix. He was a good actor, guy who played Neelix, so...
Nope.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he was a good actor, that is true. Let's go have another quick look at this Redeemer.
Oh, the stairs in the way.
So we...
Who put these stairs in the way?
So we glitched the camera into it, but there's no interior at the moment.
Yeah, it does look like they've...
Yeah, they turned off the
out.
interior. So people found it in the PTU. Bloody testers,
And to be fair, I feel like they do put some stuff in the PTU to be found like that.
Yeah, maybe. But they basically said that it's not finished yet. The interior is not finished yet. So there might be some changes to it. I mean, it's a cool ship, and we'll be doing a ship buyer's guide on the vehicle, on the ship, talking about all that we know about it, putting it into a little compiled summaretic format. It's like a summary, but I made some extra letters on it to make it sound like a more intelligent word. Because it is a cool looking gunship, and I think a lot of people are looking forward to it now. I have to get you an Apollo, Sin.
Yes.
We'll wait till Sarge is round again and say, oh, I can't funding for an Apollo. I love you, Sarge. That was a joke. I love you. What's the customization button on some of the packages? So that allows you, that will be specifically the 300 packages, anything that's got a name. So that will allow you to either customize its name if it's in your hangar, but if it's a 300 series of ship, you can customize it with exterior, interior, sort of paint schemes, colors, and items inside. Right, let's have a look. Andrew Hickenbottom, thank you very much for the donation. Very much appreciated, sir. And any ones that I've missed donations of, sorry, I was very much in the zone looking around the silly things. So, Sin, if you want to go to the, not the merch page, why am I on the merch page? Because I was showing people the lovely navy jacket that you and me will both be having, and that it won't fit me because I would have got a size too small. But we also have... Beep. Hey, Board, on the way out, go prone and look at the blue carpet near the big hollow man. It's incredible. Best video game carpet ever. Let's do that now, quick.
Are we just going to go stare at some carpet?
So, let's listen to what he said. Price electrical. We need to do some cargo trading at some point and see how viable it is during Fleet Week. board, go prone, and look at the blue carpet near the big hollow man.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it super texture?
That's bump map and a half, mate.
That is... Oh, wow. That's tessellation to the max. That's... That's quite impressive.
Opportunity to celebrate those who are about to embark on their journey in the UEE Navy. Be sure to
I mean, I've never seen carpet quite like it.
Do you think it would be sort of like harsh nylon bristles, or do you think it's rubbery?
Hello and welcome to the 29th
I think it was rubbery. It would degrade too quickly.
It would be space rubber,
honestly,
wouldn't it?
looking at it, the first thing that comes to mind is actually underlay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
old-fashioned underlay that used to have that like rubbery texture.
Ever want to see what life
I love it.
aboard a capital ship?
I wonder if it's
I'm
like...
gonna rub my face on it.
Rare opportunity to explore an active duty javelin
These
destroyer.
guys are like, what are you doing? Have a look as well.
Get an inside look at some of your favorite manufacturers' ships. Check
Come on, have a
the
look.
schedule for
Come on, guys, have a look. Look at the carpet.
Please consult our maps to take advantage of all the exhibits this year's Invictus has to offer.
Right,
Be
let's
sure to check back
stay in and see if
every
other people
day
join
for
us.
the full lineup of ship-
Let's have a look at the thingamajig page, the sales page. Let me bring this up on the screen. Thanks for that. I wouldn't have gone to check that, but I'll
I
talk
wouldn't
about
have
that.
bothered looking that closely at the carpet.
Well, I look at some textures, like on the... I think my favourite one is on the... Might be the Xi'an Katu Al. It might be the Banu Defender. There's some beautiful alien textures. Like, they look mad. It's... So much effort's gone into them. So today we've got that discounted Warbond 10-year Gladius. If you want to upgrade your starter pack to something, that might be a good idea if you're into the Gladius. We've got all the ships that we saw in the Expo Hall, the Avengers. As I said, the Avenger Titan, genuinely, might be worth upgrading your starter package to, if you want to spend a little bit more, but not much more. But everything can be gone in the game. We've got the Valiant variant. We've got the Saber. We've got the Comet. We've got the Vanguards. We've got the Retaliator Bomber. We've got the Eclipse. We've got the Hammerhead. People love the Hammerhead. I think if you've got enough crew to manage that, you might want to go for something else. Is my thing. But Hammerhead definitely going to be great in a fleet. Got all the ships we saw in the holodeck as well, and the Redeemer there. I've got 20% extra VAT on my purchases here, so it's $250 at the moment. Expect the Redeemer to go up in price pretty soon, so bear that in mind. I suspect this will be the last time to get it at $250. And we've got those Chairman's ship packages. So 3 waves. These will be sold in. Go check on the FAQ to find out what time it is in your area. So the first wave's already been sold out. We've got to wave 2 and wave 3 still to go for the Idrises and the Javelins. They sell out pretty quick, both for store credit and war bond. These things are available. And if you've got $10,000 burning a hole in your pocket, well, it's more like $8,000 burning a hole in your pocket. Then you can purchase yourself an Aegis Complete pack, which I don't think anyone should buy ever. That's not true. There are other reasons you might buy it. If you were buying it for everyone in your org and you put money together, I think that's a legitimate reason to buy it. And if you've got a load of spare cash and you just want to fucking do it, I'm not your dad. You do that. You do you. And good on you, sir. Is the Retaliator base still a bomber? No. So the Retaliator base specifically has no modules in it. So the base, this version, that is no modules as far as I'm aware. Yeah, no modules. I don't think it even comes with cargo ones. I think it just comes with the torpedo modules, just not there. But the bomber, that comes with the 2 torpedo modules, because it's a modular ship with 2 bays. I have not tried Elite Dangerous Odyssey yet. Me and Zin do have keys for it, and we should be trying it in the near future. We've just sort of started, just finishing off a run of Journey to a Savage Planet. We will probably get some proper completionist stuff there. Are there photos of the modules? The old ones, yes. So you got the dropship one. So for the front larger module, I think it might potentially have Titan suit charging base as well. But a load of dropships. What is it? 12 drop seats and a little armory. Cool. You got the cargo bay, front and rear. Obviously, the front bay is larger. You've got the living module, so like a TV and eating and living area. So you might, for example, want for a loadout, you might want a dropship front and then a living area rear. Because then you've got an area for those crew to chill and do stuff. And then obviously you've got the torpedo bays. We should be seeing the modularity for these ships, I think, in 3.15 now. I think that's the plan. And you might see some more modularity as well. So it's just the Apollo that you're after, Zin, at the moment? Like, as in...
I think so.
Okay, we'll sort that out at some point.
It's not in game yet, though, is it?
No, God, no.
So no hurry.
3.15's got the start of medical gameplay coming in. You might see a little tiny bit in 3.14. You might see like hospitals and stuff pop up. So what we got? So today and tomorrow, we've still got Aegis Day. And then on the 25th and 26th, so on Tuesday and Wednesday, we've got Crusader Industries, which if you want to try the Hercules C2 or N2 Starlifter and get a better look at them, or even the Mercury Starrunner, that's the day to do it. I do think that's going to be quite a big sales day because people love those ships from Crusader. We've also got the Tumbrel stuff, so the Nova tank, again, which will be rentable. The Cyclones, and then we've got Misk as well with the Freelancers, the Razor, only the Razor EX on show, how weird. The Starfarer and the Reliance. On the 27th and 28th, we've got Anvil. And then 28th and the 29th and the 30th, we've got the Drake takeover. So Drake, they've got an expo hall, not in the same place. Theirs is in the Starport. So you have to go to the elevators there. You can also, on those days, until the end of Fleet Week proper, rent all the previous ships that were available in the expo hall from little consoles that will be in that expo hall. And there might be some other things going on as well. But make sure you get involved with like the tour, for example. Zin, people are checking out your ass.
That's a nice ass.
Or maybe it's the carpet. Yeah, it's both your ass and the carpet, I think. He's rotating with you.
Was it okay? Not okay. Oh, tab.
That's when you've got to be the most careful, mate. He's getting some squats in. Zin's knows she's got the goods.
Here.
Oh, congrats.
It was described as hello and welcome to the 2951 Invictus.
So that's he can't dance. Look at him. He's just twitching.
Celebrated since 2541.
Guy checks out your ass, you dance with him, you monster. Yeah, so that's it really for today's sort of expo and live little chat. Anything else? Anything that people want to say or talk about? Did someone say something about Idris cells? So Idris cells, and there's the second and third wave are still got to go on. You can check out the times at the FAQ. I think it's at 12 a.m. UTC and 8 a.m. UTC. Let me just double check that for you. Fleetwood FAQ. I do like the amount of documentation they've got this year explaining stuff, which is good. And I like the fact that if you want to play in the free fly, you don't need to put a code in or anything. You just make an account and then you can download the game. Bam, easy. So the first one starts at 4 p.m. UTC, sold out already. And then we've got 12 a.m. UTC and 8 a.m. UTC. So this is the last of the limited sales until the 9th day on the 29th of May. We've got Kraken, we've got the Privateer, and we've got the aftermarket kit, changing it from the standard Kraken to the Privateer available. So I think that's going to be pretty highly popular as well. Again, it will follow the same wave pattern. Ships on the website change over at 4 p.m. UTC every 48 hours. I believe, actually, even though it says in the support document that it's 7 p.m. UTC that the haul changes over as well, I think it is actually 4 or 5 p.m. UTC that changes over. But yeah. Let's have a quick look, see if there's any more questions that I can answer quick. What's the difference between the Eclipse and the Retaliator? The Eclipse is a small torpedo ship, is one-seater. The Retaliator is has multiple guns on it and has a large complement of torps. Larger multi-crew ship, that Retaliator, and it's modular. Are they still selling the modules for the Retaliator? No, I don't think they are selling the modules at the moment. Have you a clue why the Polaris isn't limited? I do not know why the Polaris is no longer limited, beyond them saying, you'll notice the Polaris is not listed here. It is no longer stock limited. I don't know why it's not no longer stock limited. But it's probably because CIG want to make more money. Hey, Bored, haven't been around for a while. Looking good. Yes, I've lost quite a lot of weight. Thank you, I appreciate the love. Do you know if there are any Commander ships, i.e. the Renegade, Comet, etc., will ever be purchased in in-game? I believe they will be. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same for all of them, but you're supposed to be able to get them all in-game. Other than the Saber Raven and the AMD Omega. However, you're able to buy them off players. So, opinion about medical gameplay being pushed back? Big shame. Hashtag I love carpet. I remember you saying a few years ago that CIG should only need around 250 million to finish the game. Yeah, the scope has changed somewhat, and they probably did only need that amount. But now they've got more, and they're building a bigger game. They're monsters. They're absolute monsters. Did I say that? You need to clip me doing that, because I will delete the video before you can do that. Ha! Get wrecked. I think it could be a $1 billion game. What do you think about that?
The thing is, there's a difference between how much they need to finish the game and how much they're able to actually achieve. Get.
Yeah, that's true. So, a lot of stuff that you can see from CIG, people would deem as feature creep. However, I would argue that if you've given enough time and money, nothing's feature creep. And that's the sort of development that CIG are going through. They are trying to make their dream game. Chris Roberts' dream game, and some of the other devs' dream game for sure. And they are maintaining a live environment for the game, which is making money by just having that live environment and releasing a major patch every 3 months. But it is weird that they are spending pretty much all their money that they get on the development of the game, but that's because it's still in an alpha and they have to. It is indeed wild. Will personal hangers come back in the game now during 2022, do you think? I have no idea when we're going to see personal hangers and personal habs. We do know that CIG are working on a lot of that stuff, but to what extent and exactly what, we don't know. There's the outpost home, colonial outpost things that they've been working on. There's the personal inventory system that's coming to the local inventory system. They've talked about renting space at cargo decks and things like that. So there's a lot of stuff going on with habs and cargo decks and potential for physical addressed habs for players in the future. But we just don't know where that's going to land and what we're getting in between that. Is the laser beam in the Aegis aftermarket package instead of the Aegis railgun? So you've got the mount for the railgun on the Idris P. You can put a railgun there if you could get one. Yeah? And you could put that big laser on the front instead of a railgun. And you could probably change that off on the Idris M as well. You could change it for the big laser instead. Right, anything else? Will the Vulcan repair rearm and fuel be bespoke, or could others, like the character, use them? The drones, I suspect they're bespoke to the Vulcan. However, I don't know for sure. I don't know if there's standardization in drones. Right. Thank you very much for joining us today for a bit of a walk around. I've got a video doing a very similar thing, but much quicker, much more concisely, looking at what's available in the expo hall and on the sales page today. We'll do another stream on Tuesday with the change of the halls again. And yeah, we'll be looking at the Redeemer at some point as well, for sure. Yeah, thanks very much for watching us. Thank you much to Sarge, king of the BoredGamer. I don't know. He's my king. He's so dreamy. I'll say anything about him. He's given me $800 today, the madman. Thank you so much. You are a star and a legend, sir. And thank you very much to everyone else that donated. Sorry that I don't seem as sort of like thank you to everyone else. It's because it was a bit of a weird one. Thanks for Zin for turning up on the weekend. That's appreciated.
Sorry, mate.
I got Maya. Thanks very much for the raid. Sarge, thank you very much for the sub and the ridiculous amount of money. Tyrant Merchant, I love you. You've got a beautiful face. Thanks for the raid as well. Andrew Hickenbottom, thank you very much for the super chat. Very much appreciated. And anyone else that subscribed and liked and became a BoredGamer member, you can always click that join button under any of my videos to become a BoredGamer member. Oh, that would be good. Oh, what else is there? We're currently doing a promotion for JR Fabrication. Let's bring this up on screen. JR Fab.
Oh shit, I've started talking about it. I'm not ready for this.
jrfabrication.co.uk/board will take you to this page. And if you put the code BoredInvictus in with any of your orders from JR Fabrication, you'll get some lovely art prints, which is distinctly different from anything else that you might think they could look like at all. But they're basically JR Fabrication. They very much make CIG, Star Citizen licensed model kits for spaceships. And as a avid 40k and Adapters to Telecast player, I've got a billion models around me at the moment. I've got tens of thousands of pounds worth of 40k and Games Workshop models in my room. This is on a stack of like 4 boxes. This is a giant box of Adapters to Mechanicus Cavalry that I started converting just before coronavirus, and still haven't finished. Planning to play John.
Advertising how much of a nerd you are, mate.
I'm a massive nerd. It's all good. I like being a nerd. I'm going to be playing John Crew in the future at some point, is the plan. Raid Captain Bucks. I will happily raid Captain Bucks, no problem. But yeah, check out JR Fabrication. Use the code BoredInvictus and get some free little art print goodies. And they make limited runs of these spaceships. They're Airfix style kits, but made of resin. So you can see this sort of stuff. The Arrow is my favourite. The favourite, and I don't own one. I've only got the Dragonfly at the moment. I'm going to be buying them all. I want one of each. I don't know if I'm going to keep them in the box. I'm reasonably good at painting, so maybe I could do something. But I think I might just paint them gold and have them in a display case like in the hangar. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Right, let's go host Captain Burks. Let's go here first. Anything you'd like to say, Zin?
Thanks for watching. Tune in on Tuesday for the continuation of our exploration.
Whatever that is. Whatever we're doing. Who knows?
I'll be in Microtech this time.
Thanks so much, love. Very much appreciated. Gonna go raid Captain Burks. Give him some love as well. Give him a little kissy face. Oh, there was a tech-linked video about Star Citizen recently, which I think is worth watching if you've got some spare time. I featured it for like 3 seconds, and Morphologist helped them film it a while ago with Linus Tech Tips and people. And it's sort of like a look at Star Citizen from loads of different points of view. And I think it's worth having a look, because I think it was relatively fair, and like they did a load of research into it and looked at lots of different people's points of view, which I think's a fair thing to do. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Love your faces loads. We'll be covering Fleet Week all throughout the week, and I love you.